Good morning. Today is August 10th, and I will be doing a reading for Gemini starting off today. This is going to be energy. This is going to be the energy of the day in the next 48 hours for my Geminis, okay? Alrighty. Father, Mother, God, guardian angels, benevolent ancestors, what messages do you have for Gemini within the next 48 hours for the 10th and the 11th of August, 2022? Father, Mother, God, guardian angels, benevolent ancestors, what messages do you have for Gemini for the next 48 hours here? Mind, body, soul. Okay, here we go, Gemini. Here we go. Father, Mother, God, guardian angels, benevolent ancestors, what messages do you have here for Gemini? Okay. We have Eve, change. This is going to be a 3-card pull here. Okay, let's see. Okay, 3-card pull, please. Mother, God, guardian angels, benevolent ancestors, what messages do you have for Gemini, please? Please, 2 more cards. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. 2 more cards here. Please remember that this is going to be a collective read. If you would like a personal read, that would be a personal reading. This does not have to always be your situation. It could be another Gemini situation. And if it resonates, please like, share, subscribe, and if you would like to donate, I have my Cash App in the description box. Father, Mother, God, guardian angels, benevolent ancestor, can I please get 2 more cards for Gemini today? Self-love, Lizzo. Okay. Okay, let's see. Father, Mother, God, guardian angels, ancestors. Thank you. Perfect. Alrighty. Then you have Lotto, instinct. Thank you, thank you. Just back here. Okay, and then the bottom of the deck again is MC Light Skill. We had some of these same cards yesterday for Gemini energy, so that's good. Okay, let's see here. So for Eve, there we go. For Eve, right here, associated with this card is transformation, new beginnings, travel, movement, and re-innovation. As First Lady of the Rough Riders, Eve possessed a bark that intimidated even her male counterparts. Known as the pit bull in a skirt, she harnessed her dual powers of sexuality and lyricism to evolve consistently in sound and in style. Eve was a master of change, comparing her early work on songs like What Y'all Want to later hits like Let Me Blow Your Mind and Tambourine. Makes it clear that Eve moves with the times and stays ahead of the curve. And she's so fluid in shifting her path, she made the move from rap to TV to film and talk shows. She's evolutionary. Whether you are constantly in a state of flux or have total aversion to mere thought of change, Eve's card suggests it's time for something new. It may be time to reprogram and blow your own mind a bit. Move forward with confidence in whatever endeavor you're seeking out. Taking a huge risk or deciding to commit to something major, Eve is here to tell you now is the moment for making those leaps and bounds. Take a deep breath and jump. Shake your tambourine while you're at it. Okay, so that is definitely your change card. It sounds like here, Gemini, you guys need to make a change, and you guys need to make a change now. Whatever it is, it's time to jump right into it. You guys are craving some change, so it's time to make changes, okay? The next we have is self-love, Lizzo. Associated with this card is self-esteem, beauty, acceptance, self-care. While Lizzo's chart-topping success felt like it happened overnight, the Houston-bred artist started as a rapper nearly a decade before her first Grammy. When her single Truth Hurts catapulted her to new heights, Lizzo shined as a beacon of body positivity, bitter truth, and boisterous sophistication. She isn't afraid of expressing herself in any form or fashion, yet has a personality and outer beauty that make everyone want to be around her. That kind of power is intoxicating to some, but it seems like Lizzo knows how to microdose it with humility. Perhaps that's what makes her good as hell. If you took a DNA test, it would turn out that you're 100% fabulous inside and out, and it's time you recognize that. Let your Lizzo card serve as a sign that you should take a few moments and focus on you, recharging with a spa day, an extra long workout, or even a Netflix binge. Remember, self-care isn't some little reward you treat yourself with after narrowly avoiding a breakdown. It's hitting the pause button routinely to remind yourself of who you are so you can lean into that power. Sometimes you feel great until you've got to be great, and that's the best time to hit refresh. Okay, perfect. Now we have Lotto Instinct. Let's see here. There we go. Lotto. This comes with guidelines, game plan, groundwork. Lotto, formerly known as Mulatto, may have gone viral with her single Bitch from the South, but sticking to her guns in a male-dominated society made her a true success story. The Atlanta native emerged at a time when her hometown hadn't seen a female rap star in ages and became the first female solo artist from ATL to go gold. She started as a teenager in the local rap scene, using her first capital gains to open businesses before blowing up on the national stage. While much of the world tries to dull women's light, Lotto's not having that. Trusting her instincts to be her guide, it's the big Lotto way. You may be consulting your group of friends or a trusted parent, confidant, or romantic partner about the ongoing events of your life. But right now, external input is affecting your course of action. Be like Lotto and follow your own lead when it comes to important decisions regarding your path. While counsel feels helpful, it can sometimes do more harm than good, especially if your advisors are putting their best interests first and not yours. There's no greater voice in your head than your own, and it's okay to own that. Sometimes you can win the lotto without even buying a ticket. Okay. Okay, so it sounds like here, Gemini, that you need to make some changes here with the Eve card, that you need to show yourself some self-love here with the Lizzo card. And then you need to trust your own instincts instead of what everybody is saying around you. Do what is best for you, Gemini, not other people, not other people that's around you. Do what you're supposed to do for yourself. Okay, let's get a little more clarification here with these oracle cards. I'm going to pull from tarot. Father, Mother God, guardian angels, benevolent ancestors, highest of the white light, please protect me as I channel these messages today. Father, Mother God, guardian angels, benevolent ancestors, what messages do you have here to clarify change for Gemini? Please, Gemini, if this resonates, hit that like, share, subscribe button. If you would like to donate, it is in my description box. Let's see here. Father, Mother God, guardian angels, benevolent ancestors, what messages do you have here for Gemini? Alrighty. The Knight of Wands in reverse for your change card there. Spirit, can I get 2 more cards for Gemini, please? Ooh, that's way too many. I'm sorry. That is way too many cards, Spirit. I'm sorry, I'm not going to take those. That was a lot. Let's see here, Spirit. Can I please get 2 more cards? Oh, that one didn't fall. Can I please get 2 more cards here for Gemini? Okay. 2 more cards. And the 5 of Cups. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Can't remember if I just showed you that. There goes the 5 of Cups, and then the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Let's see here. Father, Mother, God, guardian angel, benevolent ancestors, can I get some? Okay. The Moon in reverse to clarify for self-love. Father, Mother, God, guardian angels. Oh, completion. Great, great, great. Oh. And then we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. And then last but not least, Can we get some clarification for this instinct card here? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so it looks like we have Knight of Wands, Five of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Moon, and the World card. So for Wands, we have fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For the Five of Cups, that is water signs. You may be dealing with Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And then for Swords, that's air signs. So you can also be dealing with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here. All right, let's see here. Okay, so we have Two of Wands. That's more fire sign here for you, Gemini. Ooh. And then we have the Queen of Swords here. The same thing, the same energy here. Oh wait, there's another one. Oh, I didn't even see that. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, and then the Eight of Swords. Okay. Looks like two flipped already. Perfect. Thank you so much, Spirit, for catching that. Alrighty. Alrighty, perfect. So again, let's see, what is the energy like? And please remember, Gemini, if this does not resonate with you, this may be, let me fix these cards here. This may be the energy that is around you. So normally swords mean you guys have been doing a lot of thinking. You guys, it looks like you may be stuck at a situation here and not knowing which way to go. It may look like you're looking at, it feels like you guys are looking at something that you're losing with this Five of Cups here. It looks like you guys are focusing on what you have lost here with the Five of Cups. Three has spilt over and lost, you know, their water filled in the cup. You still have two cups behind you here. Sorry about that. So it looks like you're just focusing on what you don't have and things you just cannot control, but yet you still have two full cups back here, but you're just focusing on the negative and what you don't have. So you definitely need to change that. And that is so crazy because that came out as clarifying change. See? I clarified with 3 tarot cards this, and you need to change your focus. You need to stop focusing on what you cannot change and focus on what it is that you can. All right, so let's go ahead and get these read here. And if this does resonate, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's see here, Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse is associated with impulsive, cocky, volatile, violent, forceful, and superficial. Like I said, if this does not resonate with you, this can be the energy around you. The Knight is a raging fire, reversed. He can become wild and frenzied. He is already temperamental and impatient in nature. So when he runs uncontrolled, he can be unpredictable and angry. making hasty decisions, creating destruction in the process, and ignoring consequences. He must he must make sure that he doesn't burn himself out and accidentally smother his own flames. Have you ever had a fleeting obsession where you briefly engrossed in a person, a hobby, or a subject before quickly losing interest? Passions arise and burn out, but can you now make a choice that lasts? See? This is following your instincts, your self love, and a change. Yes, yes. What problems can't be solved by charging through them? What requires a degree of flexibility now? Make commitments. Keep yourself accountable. If you're someone who starts a lot of projects without finishing them, make sure you stick with them. Find an accountability partner or break things down into smaller goals. Do anything that keeps your passion alive. Be flexible. Sometimes being like water can bring more success than acting like a stone. Water flows around objects, while a stone will eventually break under continued pressure. You may find more success if you are more adaptable and less stubborn. Okay, there. Okay, okay. Now we have the Five of Cups here. Something important has been lost, and you're filled with soul crushing sadness and despair. Maybe a relationship has ended or you've been laid off work. Whatever it was has destroyed your hopes for the perfect future you had envisioned. It's okay to feel defeated and mourn. Sadness is part of the process. You'll start to feel hope again eventually, and there is more love waiting for you when you are ready. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Here we go. In reverse, this associates with clinging to control, repetition, external circumstances, going around in circles. As the wheel turns, our fates turn with it. With each rotation, there are people who cling to its sides to try and force its direction. This is wasted energy and emotion and makes the inevitable change that much more painful. Others may search for reasons why the wheel turns as it does. This can either be a balm to the soul or create more pain when no answers are found. Are you finding that as things shift below your feet, you are unprepared to deal with them? Are there any changes in your life that you are resisting? Alternatively, if you have felt stuck in a loop, facing the same situations again and again, you may be finally breaking the cycle. Can you now see a path that could lead you back into the normal flow of life? Gemini, it looks like you need to release control. When we fail to accept the inevitable, we can harm ourselves. Detach your happiness from external events and connect with your own efforts. Maybe that project didn't work out as you had hoped, but trying helped you hone your abilities. Know what you can and cannot change. Okay. Oh, okay here. Alrighty, perfect. Now we have the moon. And that one is in reverse as well. And please like, comment, share, or subscribe if this resonates with you guys. Now we have the moon in reverse. This is associated with fear, confusion, self deception, anxiety, and misunderstandings. When the moon is in reverse, the sky and the mirrored waters below have merged. We can no longer distinguish what is real, and nothing is what it seems. The fool sees many foreseen shapes spring up before her. These may be visions of emotions that she has not yet faced, of traumas that were too painful to confront, so she pushed them to the deeper realms of her unconscious. Gemini, the moon represents all of the power of our instincts and emotions, which can lead us toward our best selves or to a vast echo chamber. How do your emotions and instincts affect the way that you perceive the world? What self deceptions are you holding on to? What negative emotions are you trying to avoid when you cling to these? Remember this emotion. If you're dealing with intense feelings, pause and try to remember when you felt this before. Think of the similarities between that situation and now. It's likely that this card is indicating unresolved emotions. Separate behavior and interpretation. It can be easy to misinterpret someone's facial expression and make a judgment about their character or feelings based on this. But think about what they actually did and what your assumptions were. Consider more possible reasons why people act the way that they do. Okay. Next, we have the world, which is normally known for completion of cycles, then closed cycles as well. So let's see here. The world. Here we go. The journey is over. Much like the fool at the very beginning, we end this adventure with a dance full of pure joy. The world dancer is perfectly fulfilled and has unified body and mind, conscious and unconscious, and all the elements in perfect harmony. She is centered, enlightened, and bursting with self love. She is a part of everything, and everything is a part of her. The wreath circles her with a zero and infinities. She is both everything and nothing all at once and has become one with the world. Success. Your hard work has paid off. You've passed the trials. And one moment, let me sip some of this tea. My voice is sounding a little off. Maybe some of you Geminis aren't using your voice enough. That's why mine feel like it's trying to leave. Okay, thank you. Alrighty, success. Your hard work has paid off. You've passed the trials and overcome the obstacles. The journey might have been challenging. You might have had to fight and cry and feel all the feelings possible to get here, but you did it. Take the time to acknowledge what you've achieved and revel in your success and glory. You are full of magic and you are absolutely amazing, Gemini. Now, let's do the Ace of Swords. Here we go, and that is also in reverse. What is associated with this card is confusion, conflict, hostility, obstacles, and miscommunication. Reversed judgment is clouded, and there may be confusion over what should be done next. Energy must now be spent searching for answers before pushing forward with plans. This card can also indicate that the sword is being used for brutality rather than truth. There can be needless conflicts, especially those that arise from lack of communication or misunderstanding. Is confusion clouding your thoughts? How can you clear the air with a partner, family member, or colleague? What remains unspoken? Diverging expectations and interests may mean that discussions are needed. How can you approach these conversations with fairness and honesty to avoid unnecessary conflict? Okay. Spell it out. If you felt something wasn't worth saying because it was obvious to you, don't let it remain ambiguous. Say it. Being clear on your expectations and needs can be crucial right now. Search for truth. If you don't understand something, ask. There's no shame in asking questions, especially if not knowing answers can lead to more trouble down the line. Take another approach, Gemini. If a problem has been a constant obstacle, it's time to take a different perspective. Your mindset may have been preventing you from solving this. Oh. Alrighty, and now we have Two of Wands here. So for the Two of Wands here, you're a commanding presence looking down on the world below you. The phone in your hand, the phone in your hand holds questions while you wonder what to do and where to go next. You've had success lately, but are a bit uncertain about your next steps. It's not time to rest yet, though. Don't get distracted and stay fixed on your goal. The Queen of Swords. Okay. The Queen has unflinching perception and can cut to the truth of the matter in seconds. She can be blunt, brutally honest, and very forward. But just because she's truthful doesn't mean she's lacking compassion and humor. She's still understanding because she can truly see the entire situation for what it is. If you're the queen, it's time to set your emotions aside and try to view things intelligently, with clarity and honesty. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Swords. So this is a lot of air energy. This is a lot of you, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, so Eight of Swords for the last card here. You're feeling trapped, blinded, unable to take action because all your swords are stuck in the ground and they seem too difficult to pull out. But those ropes aren't very tight, and with just a little struggle, they'd fall off. Don't surrender to hopelessness and negativity. You might have made some mistakes that have gotten you here, but you have the skills you'll need to get yourself out of this situation. Okay. That seems pretty great. You have the skills you need. Oh my goodness. And at the bottom of your deck here, it for the oracle is skill. So let me read that before we end today. It says that you have the skills that you need, Gemini. So just see what it is that you are just so good at and see if that is something that you can move forward with and do find something, that you love. Okay, MC Light here. Here she is. You may have something to say, but don't quite know how to say it. Sometimes it's hard to be eloquent when emotions are involved. So an MC Light card suggests you should gingerly get to your point, but weigh your words. Take a moment to think about whom you're speaking to and what message lies behind the conversation. Also, analyze your means of communication. Will this work better in person, over the phone, or even as a handwritten letter or an email? There are many ways to get your point across, but understand that words have power and be mindful of their value. Don't address the situation, Gemini, when you're upset either. You don't have to be a roughneck to stand firm in your truth. And this card is associated with proficiency, accuracy, and articulation. Alrighty, Gemini. So that is going to be your reading for the next 48 hours here. Today is August 10th, so it will be for August 10th, 2022 to August 11th. If you did resonate with the reading, please like, share, comment, or subscribe.